Hey guys, it is Sunday, April 4th. Gonna do a bit of Uber. Gotta say, it's a bit of a struggle to leave the house, gotta get that willpower when I don't really feel like working. But honestly, I was kind of just sitting at home and I was thinking, like, what am I even gonna do? And then I kind of felt like there wasn't really much to do at home, so I just went out and did some Uber. And riding around UFT and just to look at their like front big field thing that they're tearing apart. It's like, man, wouldn't it have been nice to just have a field? Oh well. So now I'm delivering some bubble tea. It's been a full year since they used the emergency like Amber Alert style like alert system on our phones to be like, hey, we're in lockdown, guys. So I don't know, this is just what makes it feel like a full year to me. I was waiting at that Lady Marmalade place for like 15 minutes, and when I talked to the people, I was like, is my thing gonna be done soon? They were like, yeah, it'll be the next one. But then it wasn't the next one, so I just delivered one. And then I got sent back there again. I don't know. It's Easter Sunday, so I guess they're busy. But whatever. Now I'm like back in the downtown area and picking up another one from Flow Diner or something. And it was like $9 for a single delivery, so I didn't really look at it that close. I was just like, sweet. But I'm getting sent to Eglinton basically, so shoulda not accepted it because I didn't recognize the street name. And if I don't recognize the street name, it's usually because it's somewhere that I don't like to go. But whatever. I'm in the mansion zone now. And you might think that like delivering Uber in like a mansion zone like this would net you some good tips. But I find that rich people are really stingy and don't like to tip more than like $3. So it's usually not that worth it to be up here. Anyways, it was kind of funny when I was delivering the food. I could hear the people inside. They're like, you gotta lock the door every time. And then they opened the door and I was just standing there. But since I'm up here, I decided I would check out this trail that I've never been on before. K. Gardner Beltline Trail. I don't know the history of it. Just looking at the map, I was like, oh, there's some neat trail that I haven't ridden on. And it's pretty nice. I'm headed mostly downhill in a southeastern direction. Every now and then it crosses over some roads, but they have like road crossing markers and stuff, or sometimes it's just not that busy of a road. So a lot of people getting outside today. Right now I'm crossing over a bunch of train tracks. There's like Davisville Station as well as Young Street right here. And we're actually just north of the Mount Pleasant Cemetery. Trail just kind of, you could go inside of the cemetery if you wanted to. There was like a little entrance. But I decided to go this way, which leads into the cemetery anyways. So, my grandparents are actually buried somewhere in here. And I wasn't gonna look for them at first because I don't know where they are exactly. But after I was biking around, I really felt like I was close. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if my dad leaves a comment. It's like, at exactly 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That was it. You missed it. But I did find a bunch of other Wongs. So, I guess I kind of visited some Wongs. But like, man, there's a lot of Wongs in here. So, yeah. Now I'm headed out of the cemetery. You kind of have to go through the cemetery if you want to continue on the Beltline Trail, so, otherwise I don't think I would have, just because I feel like it's a little bit rude on an e-bike, but it's not like I went that fast anyways. So yeah, back into another ravine. And even though this is like technically a different ravine, or I guess this is the first ravine, that other belt line I think was just a part of like a train track that they removed, and now we're just in a ravine. But yeah, pretty nice here. I'll definitely want to come back when it's you know, greener, all the plants are back. And you know, big hill up there. I didn't actually go up there. This is my first time checking out the park part of Evergreen Brickworks. Like, I've been to the Brickworks a few times, but never actually checked out back here, which kind of a shame, because it's actually pretty nice back here. You know, they got some nice ponds, a little boardwalk over there. Pretty dope. And yeah, the Brickworks themselves, pretty poppin'. I think there was a few like bike group meetups or something going on. Definitely an electric scooter gang of guys over there, charging up on one of the outlets even. So yeah, had to loop around a bit to find where to get back onto the Beltline Trail. You know, it's not at the front of the Brickworks. Probably another reason why I never actually checked out the Beltline. And then over here there was some abandoned building, which I thought was like an abandoned washroom at first, but I don't know what's going on. And like, it looks like there's another ravine over here. Doesn't really seem like there's a walking path, and when I looked on the map, it's kind of just like goes for a little bit, but then it's all surrounded by neighborhood. So back onto the trail. And yeah, we're like right next to all the Don Valley roads or whatever. And then yeah, after going up and then down that, we're in the Yellow Creek ravine system, I guess. This specific pathway has a different name. I forget what it was called. I'm not gonna look it up. But yeah, that's the Glen Road Bridge right there. I've ridden over that a few times delivering food. And yeah, Yellow Creek, pretty nice. I haven't actually been to this section of it. On the other side of Mount Pleasant Road, I've walked around there. Filmed the Jurassic Park thing there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for checking out new trails. Just back onto the streets of Toronto. And I think I'm just gonna head home, you know? Riding on to Jarvis, down to Wellesley. Yeah. It's like I was never on a long bike ride. Queen's Park looking pretty nice. And you know, the cherry trees, give you guys another little update. Seems like everything is going alright. I was a little bit worried when we got that cold weather like a couple days ago, but they seem fine. You know, sometimes the cold weather will ruin the blossoms. And yeah, back into my neighborhood. So that's pretty much it, guys. Oh yeah, give you a little plant update. Seems like the one that I sprouted myself is like actually got a little bit of a bud or some new growth going on soon. The other bigger ones are still pretty dormant. It seems like it takes a while for these to like do anything. And yeah, my Uber earnings made $43 for that like almost 2 hours online. Not the best, but whatever. I made $369 for the week, which is okay. Ends up being about $24 an hour. Later, guys.